Hey folks, welcome back to another Sora video. Today we will be looking at Wraith and her skills, because today we actually got more info on her as her position, her role, what her skills are gonna be doing, as well as a short video showcasing her skills. So yeah, I wanted to just go over them, say what I think about them, and give you some more info in case you haven't seen it. So, Wraith, what is Wraith? Who is Wraith? What will she be doing? Wraith's position will be a Ventus Vanguard. I'm not sure if this is our first, I think it's our second Ventus Vanguard in the game, but it's the first Ventus Vanguard that I will be getting, and she is a ranged Ventus Vanguard. Her auto attack is called Swoosh and Fire. She wields the bayonet to attack targets of different distances in different ways. I will show you a bit on how the auto attack looks later, but for now let's continue on with the description of the skills, and then we can take a look at the videos that the official Sora channels have provided for us, and we can comment more on them. Her main skill, the Whirling Onslaught, makes her spin rapidly to deal AoE damage and fires bullets in all directions, so that sounds cool. Her support skill, the Rolling Bungee, so Wraith, not Ventus. Wraith rolls, swashes and shoots, dealing multiple instances of damage. And lastly, Wraith's ultimate, the Thousand Shade Dance, deploys a field, zips across it to attack the target, then detonates the field, dealing damage in a large area. So, from what we can see from all this, she is all about dealing damage. It doesn't seem like she has any support capabilities. That will probably come from the potentials, we still don't have any info on them. But for now, yep, the kit looks interesting. A lot of AoE damage on her main skill, a big field from what they say, not a big but deploys a field for the ultimate, so that's probably going to be AoE as well. So let's actually check that out and discuss more about her skills after we see the video. So first we have her ultimate, very cool animation there, and the size of this field is huge. Just look at it, it covers almost the whole map. Let's take a look at that again and we'll pause. As you can see, it covers almost the whole area here. Like if she was standing right in the middle when casting this, she would probably cover the whole square area field, the whole square here actually. And this is huge. And from what we can see, she targets all of the enemies at random, dealing, we don't know how much damage that's dealing, but that's a lot of hits. And in the end we can see the explosion going up in a whirl of Ventus damage. So that looks like a very nice damaging ultimate. Okay, then we have her support skill. So Wraith is here, let's see what she does. So that's just a weirdly spingy thingy magic, and then she follows it up with a blast. Doesn't look all that impressive, and I doubt that most people or anyone will actually use her as a support. I mean, you can, but whether she's gonna be good or not, that's probably not gonna be the case, given that she's a Vanguard. And after this, let's take a look at that just one more time. So it was here, yep. So once again she spins and she shoots. Yep, not as impressive as her ultimate in any way. And lastly we have her skill. Let's see what she does main skill. It was over here. So she spins around and shoots in almost all directions. I didn't see her shooting in the upper top, so that's gonna be interesting. Also it seems like it has some kind of charges from what we can see here. Does this mean she's gonna be able to cast it 3 times? Or is it gonna be like frenzies skill where you cast it once, it starts a cooldown, and then you can manage your cooldown so that you always have 1 charge of the skill? That's interesting, we'll have to see. But looks nice, and given that it has I think 3 charges, and that was quite a fast recharge time, if this is what I think it is. But that's nice, it looks nice. Okay, now let's move on to the other video that I have prepared, which is again from the official Sora YouTube channel, and this time around we can see more of Wraith's auto attacks, as well as I think a good view of her main skill. So let's start this up. As you can see here, she shoots. Was that something like a triple shot, I presume? I went back a bit too much. Let's take a look at it again. So yeah, a triple shot. And now from what we can see here, that is her main skill. This time around though, we don't see the dots that were in the left that we saw in the first preview. So maybe they decided to hide this. But she's also shooting way more here. Let's bring that back up just a bit again. It was over here. See? She's shooting quite a bit more. Maybe that has to do with one of her potentials. But overall, she looks quite fun. And I really love characters that deal... Oh wait, no, let's save this for when we do the pose. I love characters that deal a lot of damage, but not in like one big hit, but spread out between several hits. So I do think that I will really enjoy playing with Wraith. But we'll have to see when she comes out next week. So yeah, that was it for Wraith. Overall, an interesting kit, somewhat basic, but I do think that that's with most of characters and their kits, so it's gonna be interesting to see what her potentials do and how they're going to improve on her and what kind of builds we'll be having. For now, I can imagine a skill build with her main skill as well as an ultimate build, given that her ultimate has quite a big range, so we will see. And with that, we'll be ending today's video. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you have stayed up in this part, thank you once again. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!